Hello Cancer and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Cancer. Let's see what's been happening with you up till now. What have you been experiencing? What's happening? And if you would like to check out my Instagram page, I have given a full 7-day reading over there, and the link to my channel is in the description box if you would like to see what's coming up for the next 7 to 10 days. So what's been happening with you till now? You've got 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So you've been Cancer, pretty focused on knowing what is good for you, what you should be doing for yourself, and you have been working very hard with respect to that, and you seem to have kind of completed something as well. Alright, so there was something which you were working very hard because you knew that it's going to be let's say a feather in your cap for some of you, and for some of you it's going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of abundance. It is for your own personal growth, well-being, financial growth in status, name, fame. So keeping all of that in mind, you have been diligently working, and you've been working very, very hard, and some of it has come to conclusion. You have that hard work, you have been working very hard with that aim in mind. But with the 10 of swords here, we see that a bit of it is over, or some of it is over, some completion has happened, right? And I think whatever you were working for, now that it has happened, you feel that a big burden is off your shoulders and off your head. So it's it was a little stressful time with the 8 of Pentacles. You've been working very hard, and some of it has got accomplished, and also for some of you all of it is over, and you're feeling quite relieved and a lot relaxed, right? Now let's see what is in your present now, Cancer. What is Cancer experiencing in the present? All right, renewal. Okay, now whatever you thought was over, a little bit of it is coming up for a relook. This is a card which tells you that you need to look at your past. Something, whatever you've been working working at, though it is over to some extent in some ways, but a relook is coming up for you, right? And you need to look at plans once more. So there is something from the past coming up regarding whatever work you have been doing. This is definitely a profession, your hobby, your business related, where something got complete, but now something is coming up for renewal. Some plans need to be looked at and reworked, and very meticulously, I would say. And here the Queen of Cups is also here. She's telling you to trust your intuition about it. Though you are planning, you have to work at it all over again, but just pay heed to what your inner voice and your intuition is telling you. And also some of you could get some deep insights regarding this. Do take that into account when you are planning and relooking at whatever is coming up from the past for you. So Cancer, let us take a look at what are your likely challenges. You have got the Ego card, and you've got the 10 of Cups. So it would be a good idea to just make bear in mind that there is nothing that you are bound to, right? You're not bound to do you need to be a little, in your mind you need to be a little free regarding, open-minded, and a little free regarding the plans you are going to be reworking, right? Don't have that approach that it has to be done this way, it is going to work out like this is the way it is to be done. There is no fixed way. It would be a good idea to allow your mind to be open to more suggestions, new ideas, new insights, your intuition, right, which is going to give you a lot better outcome of what you have been working at. And that is why the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups has come up, because this is work related. So obviously we do think and we do calculate, and we are a lot more logical and analytical as far as work goes. But here the Queen of Cups has come in to tell you that do not ignore what your intuition is telling you, what your inner voice is telling you, what you have an inner knowing. Trust your gut feeling. That is what the Queen of Cups is saying. You will have a better outcome to your situation. So don't be compelled to do what you have been doing, the way you have been doing it, the ideas you've been putting into place. It would be a good idea to also take into account what your inner voice is telling you. right? Because this, the whole approach needs to change a little bit. The whatever you've been working on, has to, it's like, the road needs to just change a little towards your destination. So whatever you have been doing so far has taken you to a particular destination, but over there a relook, new plans, including your intuitive and gut feeling, needs to be put into work and combined together, so that whatever project you've been working on can get onto a new road and a better road. Now let us see what your guidance is. um, Three of Pentacles and Justice. So you just need to do your own bit along, with your team members, and you see how, the universe is going to actually take the final call, be impartial and objective, and give you the kind of results you're looking at. See, what is coming to me as far as your reading goes, Cancer, is this. See, the ego card is here, the justice card is here. We all have, we all work with a certain aim in mind. Here you are being told that regardless of what your aim is, don't get too fixated on that aim, don't get too fixated on how things are to be done. Your plans need to be relooked, your plans need reworking, your plans need a little bit of your intuitive knowledge. Let all of it combine, because there is a course which needs to be changed for, your work. And what comes out of it, leave it to the universe. Don't hold on to, the kind of gains you were expecting, the kind of rewards you were expecting. Whatever you have been holding on to, just let everything go and let the universe give you, what you deserve. That is what the Justice card is. Do work with your team members. It is going to be a collaborative effort. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, there are two people. This is also a group card. But here, everybody is working in the group because everybody stands to gain. So whatever the group is doing, whatever everybody is doing, everybody needs to, be together, work on it, and everybody's work is going to be rewarded in a very just manner, right? So, see, I just got this card. You've got Nine of Swords as well. So this would cause a lot of anxiety, of course, because when we need to start reworking on something, it does make us a little anxious and a little worried as to how things are going to proceed. So the anxiety is also there, and for some of you, if it is not anxiety, it is a lot of work which gives you very little time to sleep and rest. Okay, so here when you have to do things all over again, maybe extra effort is required, which is going to require which is going to make you stay awake at night in order to finish your work, your commitments, or just keep working with your team members to get some more ways of getting things done. These are general cards which I'll take for your situation. All right. So you have the King of Swords. This is a card of being very impartial, doing what is required to do and not what you feel like doing, taking decisions which are based on, very, here you are being urged to listen to your inner voice, but here it is also telling you to, communicate very clearly with your team members, right, about what you feel, about what you think. The Empress card. This is the card, to go ahead with whatever you are planning to do, and though you might not be able to take a decision, but here it is, we have forward movement here, but I am a little in a little bit of a conflict with this Two of Swords card. I think it does talk of that, if you are not able to come up with a very logical plan, if everything is not falling into place very, very logically, it would be a good idea to trust your intuition. You've got two cards of intuition. I think, for here, let's see what this Two of Swords is about. Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands. So, do move on with, what your gut feeling tells you very strongly. It's all right to have your thoughts and plans in place, but here there is a very strong emphasis that, your gut feeling should also be, adhered to. You should pay a lot of attention to that. And, we have got these two cards of, fiery energy with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. It would be, it would require some boldness to take new steps, to take, things in a new manner, to, adopt some new techniques. So, you might feel that, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? Whenever you're confused with that, just listen to what your gut feeling tells you and take the first step. Just take the first step, because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who just starts something. So is the Page, because the Page is also a child. It starts something. So if you are not too clear in your head, listen to your intuitive guidance, take just the first step and see what follows. At least the confusion here with the Eight of Cups, at least the confused state of mind will be a thing of the past. The confusion will be a thing of the past. You have started walking and taking the first step towards a new plan. Wait and see how it's going to pan out, right? At least you'll make a headway, you'll make a start, you'll take the first step, then you see what needs to be done. And here we've got Two of Wands again. So it's time to take this is exactly what this card says, taking the next step. You just take the first step, which comes very, very, I mean, it's just a very strong gut feeling, backed by your own logic, and as well as the logical plans which all of you are working on. But do trust your strong instinct, because it is telling you to take that one step. Now it's going to be different for all of you, because all of you are doing different things, but whatever it is, you're being strongly urged to listen to your intuitive guidance to take that first step forward. Okay, now let me see what the oracle would like to tell you. So can we give some guidance to Cancer? What? All right, yeah. A deep breath. All right. So just I mean, as it the card signifies, just breathe in deeply and just see a lot of things. Breathe out the stress, because when we breathe well and breathe deeply, you kind of release a lot of stress, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, right? All these feelings will just kind of just leave your energy body, right? So then that clarity comes in when we are breathing well, and it's like, and sometimes we need to take a deep breath before we start something, like you just inhale deeply and say, all right, now I'm going to get started. That is also what this deep breath is about. And some of you who do breathing exercises or pranayam, it would be a good idea to focus on that, because as your breathing gets relaxed, your mind gets relaxed, and you're able to move forward. So see how this deep breath card is connecting with you. Let me get you a card of outcome. You only got one guidance, because the breath is guidance card, because the breath is also connected with our intuitive feelings. So either you breathe in and dive in, right? Take a deep breath and dive in, and for some of you, you just kind of breathe deeply in order to release the stress and fear. See, again, this for the outcome card, you've got the Hermit, which says just take the first step to get rid of whatever confusion you have. The Eight of Swords over here, it is what should I do, what should I not do. The gist of your entire reading is that you will be in a state where you say, what do I do, what should I not do, and your answer is just take the first step, which comes to you very, very intuitively, right? Cancer, do check out the reading which I posted yesterday. It, I think, somehow vibes very well with today's reading. And if you like the reading, do subscribe to the channel, and also to the Instagram channel as well. And thank you for watching.